Hi everyone, I'm Sarah Wall with your Fox 10 News Now update. Mobile police and federal officials are now investigating a double homicide after an elderly couple was found dead inside their burned out home in the Happy Hill community. A makeshift memorial continues to grow outside the home of Tony and Leela Lewis, by all accounts innocent victims. Neighbors tell us they heard multiple gunshots before the house exploded on Wednesday night. Mobile police and federal investigators trying to figure out if their deaths are somehow connected to their grandson, a local rapper, and his enemies. Meanwhile, family members say they just want answers.
And I just want justice. And I won't give up till I get justice for my mother and my daddy. And I love them dearly. And I'm just gonna be praying, and I wish everybody just pray for me and my family so we can get through this, because this is a hard pill to swallow right here.
We are told the couple had just gotten over COVID. Mrs. Lewis just released from the hospital. Investigators are still waiting on autopsy results for an exact cause of death. We will continue to check in with investigators, and as soon as they release more information about this case, we will of course bring that to you both on air and online. Top U.S. health officials issuing a warning that those COVID variants could soon lead to a rapid rise in COVID-19 cases. Right now, all eyes are on the highly contagious coronavirus variants as more mutations continue to be identified in the U.S. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC, has released 2 new reports about the potentially rapid increase in COVID-19 cases. In one report, researchers from the CDC and Minnesota Health Department detailed cases of the variant first identified in the UK. Earlier modeling data suggested this variant, which may be more transmissible, could become the predominant variant in the United States by next month. And officials are urging people to take action to reduce the spread.
When your turn to get vaccinated comes up, get vaccinated. It's not only good for you and your family and your community, it will have a very important impact on the dynamics of the outbreak in our country.
Of course, the experts say to continue to use the same prevention methods to help slow the spread of the variants, including wearing a mask, social distancing, and hand washing. Americans continue to suffer from frigid temperatures across the country. Hundreds of thousands of Texans are facing another day in the dark and without heat. Many also going without water as freezing temperatures knocked out water plants and burst pipes in homes. The loss of power and water also impacting food supply chains, hospitals, and emergency services. The Electric Reliability Council of Texas, or ERCOT, providing an update yesterday on their efforts to restore power throughout the state. The agency CEO says conditions are pushing power demands much higher than normal.
Still work to be done, but customers should be seeing, the light and the heat coming on who haven't been seeing it since earlier this week on a regular basis as the transmission operators take on their process to put the power back in place.
ERCOT manages Texas's power grid. Texas officials calling for an investigation into the group's winter storm response.
I'm meteorologist Michael White with your Fox 10 Storm Tracker report, and you can see on the radar this Friday morning, things are dry. One thing you won't have to worry about when you leave the house today is the rain gear, but do make sure that you bundle up and layer up before leaving the house. All of the rain from yesterday has moved farther east from our region and is now moving over toward the eastern end of the Florida Panhandle, the East Coast in general, and we are dry, but we are starting off cloudy. The morning is going to be a bit gloomy with temperatures right around the freezing marker, but the good news is we start to see gradual clearing in the sky as we approach lunchtime and maneuver into the afternoon. So the second half of the day, the sky is expected to be sunny, which is going to be a welcome sight to most of us on the Gulf Coast. Weather headlines for this Friday morning: cold and breezy, and then this afternoon the sky finally clears, and then as we go into the weekend, the temperatures will slowly begin to warm up. So let's go through the Fox 10 Futurecast, and this morning it's just going to be a blanket of overcast. A dreary start to the day, but by the time we get to lunchtime and move into the afternoon, we start to see the clouds move out and the sunshine reemerging just in time for school pickup. And then as we head in toward this evening, the sky expected to be mostly clear. Here's how the next 7 days stack up. Temperatures will be right around 50 degrees today, but we'll be down into the upper 20s daybreak tomorrow. A sunny weekend with highs getting back in the 60s by Sunday and highs in the mid to upper 60s to start next week and even hitting 70 degrees by Thursday. I'll have more weather updates throughout the day right here on Fox 10 News Now.